All right, so a bunch of news and various leaks in the world of the MCU have dropped recently, and we are just itching to get into all of it. If you love Marvel or just superhero content in general, then you have to stay tuned to this episode. What's up, Podvengers? Welcome back to another episode of the Podtastic Four. My name is Matt, aka the Great Blacksby, and today I have with me Luis, Araya, Gerardo, and Graham. We're just raring to get into this episode about all the Marvel leaks, updates, and news. But before we do that, we need y'all to Hulk smash that subscribe button. She-Hulk smash that subscribe button so you do not miss out on the most authentic fan-run content on the web. Now, I'm not going to fiddle around and fiddle fart and dilly-dally. Let's get right into it. Graham, why don't you start us off with some of the news and leaks that you found while you're perusing the web?
We talked about a couple things in the last week's episode, but this is some stuff that came out basically right after all that news we got. All this, it's pretty much just from like the last 3 or 4 days. Spider-Man 4 is to start filming at the very end of this year. So that'll probably be 2024, 2025 release, which kind of sucks because that's going to be 2 years with no Spidey.
Just to clarify,
Tom Holland's about to make a bag. He just signed a deal. He just signed a big deal. He's probably getting paid RDJ money.
Right, because he didn't want to keep going, didn't he? He wanted to stop.
Well, I mean, he did, but he knew his worth.
It was a play.
He basically said, "I ain't coming back unless you get."
He knew that all the other roles he was taking were trash, so he was like, "Let's just
Uncharted."
Yeah.
Uncharted.
He hung out with Wahlberg for one movie and was like, "Shit, I can't."
Cherry, Devil all the time, Chaos Walking, Uncharted.
He's stuck. He's in the 360 deal as Spider-Man. He cannot be anything else.
His relationship with Zendaya.
That's
in a military contract.
It's a psyop.
Ain't no way.
I fake dated too, though. To be honest.
Yeah, I would bask in her presence. But this delay, basically, Sony wanted like a 2024 release in the summer, but Feige. There's been reports that they're doing some internal reevaluations because they're wanting.
Sony's so fucking annoying, making demands. Shut up.
Making demands, and what are they doing? Making Morbius.
Sony is not at any
point. Sell everything to Marvel and let
sell it. They can make so much money.
What does Sony have? Sony has a bunch of stuff, but that literally, if they sell Spidey, they're bankrupt.
Yeah, because what else do they have?
What are they going to do?
Which is the only reason Sony has Spider-Man, because Marvel was going bankrupt. Sold it to Sony, and then Sony luckily got Sam Raimi and made the GOAT Tobey Maguire movies, but now they're.
But then now they're bastardizing every other character.
Butchered
Venom, butchered Morbius. They're gonna butcher Craven. They're gonna butcher
Madam Web, which is
Madam Web,
which is wrapped filming. By the way, I don't even want to talk about. I don't even want to talk about the plot leaks of that movie because it sounds
everyone's favorite character, Madam Web.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Are they the ones?
Yeah.
Or is that like MCU?
What happened?
The one with Bad Bunny? Wasn't there going to be a movie with Bad Bunny and he was going to be a
That's Bullet Train.
Yeah.
It's different.
But
El Muerto. It's Sony. And what El Muerto was in one comic. He wasn't even in the whole issue either. He had like a 5-page appearance.
That's the power of Bad Bunny, baby.
Holy
That's
shit.
all he needs. That's all he needs.
Chill.
He can take a character from obscurity and make it the highest grossing film of all time.
Man.
Everyone's going to be like, I love El Muerto.
Yeah, this is an El Muerto stan account. El Muerto's my favorite comic book character of all time.
What's El Muerto's secret identity?
Shut up! Yeah. You mean Jonathan Muerto? That's the GOAT character. What are you talking about?
Did I hit him with it again? Should I hit him with it again?
Yep.
Shut up!
He deserved that.
He deserves silence.
He deserved that.
You can't silence me.
You can't silence
El Muerto should be silenced. That movie should be put in the dump. Continuing, because Sony... I'm sorry.
Just like the Ayer cut.
Yeah, just like the Ayer, just like Craven should be as well.
Thanks.
Morbius should have never came out of the dumpster.
Did they release it twice?
Speak.
Yes, they released it because they actually thought people wanted to see it.
It's Morbin. It's Morbin time.
That's so
Morbin time. It's Morbin time. Let's get to it.
The only good part of that movie is Matt Smith dancing, and that even sucks.
Is it a good part?
Oh my god!
No. Watch that movie.
It's like what the hell is happening?
I have to turn away.
That's
from
the only place I've seen it.
It's so bad. Like, I'm like,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I will not watch that movie. I will not give my movie enough time.
I watched it on
the only scene I've
watched on Netflix, and I genuinely considered deleting all my social, deleted I wanted to delete Netflix. I was going to delete HBO. I was going to delete everything and move to a mountain and just ponder my decisions. Because
why are you say
the only scene I've seen, and I've seen it multiple times, is where Jared Leto and Michael Keaton are talking about teaming up.
Oh my!
That's so funny. Bad. That's so funny.
I think there should be a team for guys.
I watched
like
that movie I paid money to watch that shit in the movie theater.
That's insane.
You paid
two tickets.
For me and my girlfriend, I paid for 2 tickets.
Of course.
Yeah, man. And that post-credit scene makes no sense.
It's so funny.
It's so fucking funny.
Luis might be entitled to.
It doesn't need an explanation.
Luis might be entitled to compensation for buying 2 tickets.
My favorite line of that post-credit scene is when Michael Keaton says, the guy doing a Michael Keaton impression says, you know what would be sinister if there
think
was
it was
6 of us.
Oh my god.
What does he say?
That would be.
It's Morbin time.
I think if he said, if there was 4 other people like us, that would be incredibly sinister. I think it was my favorite.
Is that what he said?
That's basically what he said. He said everything but that.
No, I just made that up.
5 years off my life.
That would have been so much better than. That would have been so much better than.
That would have been better than the actual movie, though. Yeah.
Golly.
That was just so.
Remember in Amazing Spider-Man 2? Do y'all remember the Amazing Spider-Man 2 post-credit scene?
Mr. Fears walked with the fedora.
I like that one. I didn't mind that one.
That one made sense. That made a little bit more sense because more technological. He had the rhino suit, and they were trying to tease the Vulture, and the Goblin was already existing.
#justice for Dane DeHaan.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. They botched that Green Goblin. It's not his fault. He did what he could.
He did his best.
He did good with
Paul Giamatti as the Rhino.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was so random.
Giant mecha in a Mecha Godzilla Rhino suit. What the fuck? All right, moving on. Because I could go all day.
Burn it down.
Casting Nikki M. James. I don't know. Nikki Michelle James, who has been in Les Miserables. How do you say it? How do you say
Les Miserables.
I'm very uncultured. I'm sorry.
France is a real. It's fine.
Uncultured.
He's just country.
Yeah. That's like the only big thing that she's been in, but she is big cast in Daredevil Born Again, and rumors are saying Elektra, which is could be cool, but I actually
Elektra?
I really like the chick that played Elektra in Netflix. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
So that's a little strange.
I thought it was Victoria
Maybe
Justice.
not true.
She's a Broadway actress. She's done a lot of Broadway.
Okay. The Nikki James chick.
Yeah, Nikki and James.
The Nikki James chick.
Speaking of Daredevil, not to get too into like the speculatings, but what do y'all think on Deborah Ann Woll returning as Karen Page, or Foggy Nelson? Do you think they're actually going to go through that? Because I've heard 2 different camps. I've heard that they're bringing back everybody from the Defenders characters, all that. Or they're just gonna go ahead and wipe some of them off.
That's what I was gonna say. But if they're bringing back Foggy and Deborah Ann Woll, then why are you recasting Elektra? That makes no sense.
That's what
I just want them to bring
isn't
back
Elektra more
Bullseye.
important than Foggy?
Bring back Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
I need
Colin
more.
Farrell.
The
You love
Bullseye
that
was
Bullseye.
actually that Bullseye was awesome.
Just
Farrell's
like me.
Bullseye.
Colin Farrell with the
That
tattoo,
was pretty good though.
so he can
So,
put
hey,
the card. And
you know what the best scene in Secret Wars is going to be?
Ben
When
Affleck pops up.
Hey, when Ben Affleck, Daredevil, and Homegirl, was it Jessica Garner?
Oh, no.
And they come out of
Jennifer
a
Garner.
portal. Jennifer Garner and Evan
Fuck
Nessus
yes.
is playing in the
Oh,
background.
Fuck yes. Yes.
That's my song.
That was a beautiful
The
rendition.
best part of that movie.
Thank you.
That was beautiful, Graham. The best part of that Secret Wars is going to be whenever. Who played Kingpin?
He's dead. Stop.
Michael Clark Duncan.
We're not doing
Michael
this.
Clark
Michael Clark
Duncan.
Duncan.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Whenever they digitally
passed.
recreate Michael Clark Duncan for Secret
Stop.
Wars,
I love that.
that's going to be the
I miss
best
him
part.
every day.
They're
Hey,
gonna
I
do
do
that.
have a
They're gonna
bone
do
to
a-
pick with you, Luis, because you said you didn't like Vincent D'Onofrio
He's
as
fine.
Kingpin, and I
No.
find that
He's
blasphemous.
well, I'm going to hell, I guess.
Oh, yes, I will see you there. I will see you
It's
there.
mediocre, and his the way he speaks is weird.
It's a
and
choice. It's a choice.
It's a bad choice. It's a dog shit choice. It's stupid. Speak normal. Why is he talking like that? It's dumb.
Okay.
And I hate it. It's so annoying. Every time he's
God,
on
you got
screen,
started.
it takes me out of the takes me out of the fucking show. Because why are you talking like that? The Kingpin it doesn't have a speech impediment.
This one does.
Bro.
It's so weird.
Bruh.
No.
Are you being
it's
ableist
dumb.
right now?
It's dumb. I am.
Shut up.
Vincent opens his mouth as Kingpin.
Yeah, literally me saying, "Shut up, bitch, please."
That sucks.
Okay.
Okay, I get
What's
you.
next?
So can we get some toast? Who is a scooper on Twitter? Said we will not. Ghost is not a part of the Thunderbolts
No.
team. Apparently
Good.
she will be in the movie, but she will not be a part of the team. And
Good.
I mean,
I'm okay with
Ghost
I'm
was
okay
not-
with that.
She was cool.
she wasn't. She wasn't that
She's
cool.
pretty
I mean,
cool.
her powers are cool, and her powers makes.
You know why
makes
she
sense
wasn't
in
that
helping
cool?
because she's
Because she was in that dog shit ass movie instead of her own thing.
bingo.
That's a cool
Yeah,
ass
but
power.
hey, you-
Get
That's a
rid of
cool ass power.
Taskmaster. I'd rather have
Fuck
Ghost
it,
than
man.
I'd rather have Ghost
Bro,
than Taskmaster.
yeah.
And like with
I'd rather have Ghost
the
because, look, we
only
have-
person that has like
We
a
started on
unique
Taskmaster.
skill set or ability in
Yes.
the whole team.
Yeah, everyone
is,
else is a
like,
super soldier.
fighting, super soldier.
No one
nothing
needs.
is
We don't need
special or
a
unique or
movie.
different. Like,
Marvel-
maybe
Marvel
Taskmaster
heard-
because she uses a sword, but like that's
Right.
Marvel heard everybody's complaints about all the super soldiers on the Thunderbolts, and we're like, we're about to double
We need
down.
more. We need
No
more.
shit,
super
yeah.
soldiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait,
It's like,
no.
y'all hate the super soldiers? Fuck Ghost. She's out.
It's
That's
going to be
what-
all
watch
super
it.
soldiers.
Oh,
Then
super
they're gonna
soldiers, yeah.
then they're gonna announce Henry Cavill
No,
cast as Captain
more
Britain,
super
and then they're gonna announce Jay Montgomery
Oh, no.
Jay Montgomery Falsworth gonna come back as Union Jack. I'm like, where the fuck are these characters coming from? Why do we have 13
Oh,
super
God.
soldiers fighting Sentry? I don't need
Jesus.
this. I don't want this.
Yeah.
Please
I need
because it's
Sentry
going to
so
take
bad,
that many
though.
to fight Sentry. I don't know. That's what we need. They need some different powers because they ain't going to be able to stop Sentry just by being strong and throwing a fucking red Russian shield. Like,
Put me
Do
in.
you think maybe that's why? You think maybe that's why they felt like Ghost wouldn't be a part of the team because
Because
at
they would
least
give them
super soldiers are like
So
strong
we could
or
kind of
whatever.
go, yeah. So I think
But
that
Ghost can phase.
a subplot in the movie is going to be the super soldiers theorem and the
Mhm.
potential for it, and that's why Sentry is going to be in it. He's going to be for a second they're going to think he is the perfect super soldier, and then he's going to start losing his mind. He's going to start hearing voices in his head. He's going to start crazy,
Hell yeah.
crazy, and the
He's
whole
gonna be
team's
off of
going to
perks.
Just like me.
they're
He's gonna
going
be
to
off of
take him
perks.
down.
Just like me. Yeah.
Perk, and he's probably going to lose his shit on Tiamat Island, aka Genosha, aka the Celestial that's sticking out of the earth. And
I forgot
he's
that
probably
motherfucker
gonna
spitting.
Big ass
shit up.
hand.
This
Just-
motherfucker spitting.
So that's just a tease into the Thunderbolts plotline that we'll get into.
I just can't
you know,
believe
later.
no one has mentioned that,
Um,
like in all of Phase 4. Has anyone talked about that?
Literally.
At all? Or am
No.
I tripping?
Nobody.
No, it was brought up in what's her name? Brought it up in
With Marvel, right?
Ramonda. Brought it up in
Black Panther?
Miss Marvel. It brought it up, but I think she brought it up in Black Panther when she was at the convention.
Oh
you
yeah,
know, at the
yeah.
beginning
That's like
when-
the only time. That's like the only time. Anyone
Yeah,
That was
there's- which makes
Can-
no sense. I do not understand.
Can I,
There's a
can I say one thing about that scene? I've
Go
I've
ahead.
seen this movie like 18 times, and that scene
one of the
still
best
sticks out
scenes
to
in
me
Marvel.
because like she just came in there and owned that whole freaking room. She said,
Oh yeah.
"We know what you whisper." I was like, "Bro, it's about to go down." Then in the
Yeah.
cutaway, they're having the Dora Milaje walk out the damn door, and I was like, "It's done." I was like, "It's done."
Yeah,
But yeah, that was just. I'm sorry, I had to get that out there. Angela Bassett,
I agree, but yeah,
goated actress.
So
That's why she should win that Oscar.
yeah,
absolutely.
I agree. So
I
that
agree.
scene basically gave us a footing into what the New World Order and what the Thunderbolts plotline is going to be, and it's going to be all those countries that were in that meeting trying to get
Beefing.
adamantium.
Mostly
Not
France.
They
I
want
hope France is the main villain.
Like in real life.
Because fuck France.
Hopefully.
Yeah, fuck France.
I hope
From
England's
that
the main
France
villain,
pack.
like in real. That
So-
England
Looking
pack.
at Sacre Bleu pack.
Oh, man. Unfiltered.
The escargot, the escargot and croissant pack.
The Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that's right.
The
I'll
Eiffel
make
Tower
I'll
pack.
make you drop that croissant. I'll make you drop that croissant.
Oh my
That's a
god!
deep cut.
That is a
That
deep cut.
Sorry.
That is a pretty deep cut. Our age is showing.
You just yanked a memory that I didn't.
Okay.
I locked it away. Like
Yeah. So one more point on that scene. That is giving us a footing into what the Thunderbolts and the New World Order plotline is going to be. They want vibranium. They're going to go to Tiamat Island, find out there's adamantium. The reason there's adamantium is because where the Celestial came up, you know, there's obviously vibranium plots all over the world, underwater in Tenochtitlan, Wakanda. So where the Celestial popped up, it fused or it did something different to that vibranium and makes adamantium.
Ooh.
And they're going to be like, holy shit, fuck vibranium. Now there's a whole island of adamantium, a.k.a.
Nice.
Wolverine Skeleton.
That's right.
So
Talk
that's
to me.
part
Right.
of...
He just got
part
me
of
excited for Wolverine to be in Deadpool 3.
The moment they announced that Namor is going to be in Thunderbolts is the moment that I'm going to be like, all right, I'm watching this
Oh,
shit.
you're not
I
going
can
to
see,
watch
I
Luis-
can
this
see
shit.
him being on there.
Luis will be
Watch
the
it.
first one who have a Thunderbolts T-shirt on. He's gonna be like, "Let's go!"
But you know what would be
Thunderbolts,
crazier,
Golden
though?
movie.
If it was Namora on the
Oh,
Thunderbolts.
I see
Fuck
that.
yeah. Thank
Because
you.
because they
They don't get
don't
along.
like each other really, especially after he made a
After he
truce
got
with Shuri.
bitched.
Ooh, I could see that
Um,
actually. I actually like that a little bit better. I could see that.
I would
Kevin.
like that. And
Call us
Kevin, I hope you're listening. All right,
Wrote a better
He
movie.
knows. He knows what our
Yeah.
Twitter is. He knows what our Twitter handle
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Podtastic
he
Four.
secretly follows us.
He uses
Yeah,
his
he
burner
blocked
account.
us.
Yeah,
He uses his burner.
He keeps us he keeps us
tweets at
muted
us.
so he can check on us intermittently.
Yeah.
That's why
he
I
keeps
keep
us
getting
muted
notifications.
so he
That's
can
exactly
ignore
why.
the good points we
Exactly.
make. So he can ignore all the good points. I never got him. See him?
No, I
What
never heard
points?
of that before.
I never
I
heard of
didn't know
that
y'all
before.
said that
It's
about
blocked.
Namora, and he's like writing it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
We're
more
like,
than
we
one. I
didn't
gotta
mention
write down.
anything about Namora.
Down.
He's like,
yeah. No one else had thought of this. This is all my idea. It was
Yeah.
all Lord Feige.
I would like to
Alright, so
think to
going on with the
myself.
news.
I smell a lawsuit.
Grace Randolph, who is
Ugh.
I'm about to yes.
Boo.
What's wrong with Grace Randolph? Oh no. Who is this?
She stinks.
So-
She's
You're
a
not caught up to
super-
the Grace Randolph lore?
Yeah, nah.
Oh, we gotta
Change
catch,
it.
we gotta catch
Capital-
Fabio up. So she is terrible.
I
She's
don't
like,
even.
she's first of all, let's break this down
She's
bit by
a
bit. 'Cause
bitch.
I have
Right.
things to say.
We got
Yes, I have words. So she's a scooper, right? A leaker.
Okay.
I put that in quotes because half her shit is false or wrong,
Just like me.
or it gets canceled or called back. She's
Just
just
be pulling shit out
incorrect.
her ass.
She just be making shit up. She in there and like she's on creative mode, creating shit up. Like
And she
just
posts like information in very bad faith too.
and she
Like,
makes
it's
she makes
like,
she tries to make it seem like it's accurate. I'm like, bro, I can make this shit
Ooh,
up.
she
in my
made a
sleep
tweet about The
and-
Last
and
of Us
tweet-
the other day that made me sick.
She had posted something about the Mandalorian and Pedro Pascal being difficult to
Facts.
work with. And
Yeah.
Which is completely
he was like, they're
false.
gonna kill Din Djarin off, and Boba Fett's gonna
Yeah.
do what you call it, because Pedro Pascal was difficult. No. Pedro Pascal was difficult on the set. He was difficult on the
Yeah.
set.
They're gonna kill out Din
Pascal.
Djarin. They're gonna bring back Gina Carano.
Yeah, y'all think
As the
I'm
new
right?
And then
Main
like,
character.
Listen to her.
and then like Pedro was like on set, like being the happiest person there, and all the videos, all the pictures,
doing his little
His little-
Pedro pose.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So like
his
basically,
daddy
outfit.
that's pretty much it. Like she's
We got
she's
beef
a
with her.
piss poor reporter.
We got
she's
beef.
a piss poor scooper. She's not credible. And also she's
just an
prob-
asshole, too,
allegedly
man. Like,
she's
she's just
problematic.
mean.
Like allegedly she's problematic
Mm.
outside of all that. Like she's homophobic or some shit, or misogynistic.
These are all
or whatever.
rumors.
I'm like, we're
not saying this
these
is
are
true.
these are allegations.
Yes,
we're not
are
claiming.
not claiming anything.
We're just-
Stop
these
trying to
are-
sue us.
This is what I heard on the
We
the
just-
Twitter
we just
machine.
hear what we-
you know, it's what I
say
heard on
what
the
we
Twitter
heard.
machine. We just reported. We're not even reporting. We're just saying what we heard. But what I heard
Louise
was that she ain't shit.
because she tweeted this tweet that she made about The Last of Us is okay. Here he is. So this was yesterday. She said, and dude, I have the only complaints I've seen about The Last of Us are about Ellie and Bella. So she said the big test for The Last of Us is if audience can accept a zombie show that's mostly a drama rather than mostly action. Granted, I've only seen the first 4 episodes, but they are light on action. Once again, episode 3 will be the real test for this adaptation. How can you go ahead and say that this show is mostly a drama from only watching 4 episodes? You've seen half of the show.
Even if it is,
and
what's the problem?
I just don't get why you.
Her criticisms are
dumb,
badly placed, because even the game itself, it's mostly story driven. It's mostly a character journey sprinkled in with a little bit of action set pieces. So
that's what I'm thinking.
It's like playing a video game. Exactly.
Has she played the game?
Ain't no way.
No,
probably not.
She's talking out her ass.
She's talking out her ass, and I'm not no offense to Ryan, because even I kind of thought this would feel like The Walking Dead. That's probably what she was thinking the whole time.
Grace probably thought the Assassin's Creed movie was the greatest cinematic masterpiece in the world and greatest adaptation. And I was complete.
That was the biggest letdown of my life.
God, I had everything to be so good.
Embarrassed for
Michael Fassbender directing. Michael Fassbender, great IP.
A Spanish set assassin. Holy shit, dude.
So whenever I see Grace Randolph's name attached to anything, I just dismiss it. I don't. Nah, she can.
So then we can take whatever she said with a grain of salt, right?
I didn't even talk about. Well, I mean, she does get shit right, which
what did she say?
Does get
Everybody
stuff
can
right.
guess.
So a couple weeks ago, we had
Broken
heard
clock
rumors
is right
that
twice.
we had heard that Hulkling was going to be an Agatha, and since is it Wiccan that he dates? Wiccan and Hulkling date
Billy
in the
Kaplan.
comics? Okay.
Wiccan.
Yes. So everyone kind of got excited, was like, holy shit, we're going to get their relationship in the show. They're also doing the Children's Crusade in this show. But she came out and said Hulkling, that guy, Miles Gutierrez Riley, will actually not be Hulkling. He will be someone else, and that Hulkling has not been in the show. And after she said that, a couple other people came out and said this is true. So it's not just her, kind of don't take it with a grain of salt.
But she broke it? She broke the news?
Yes.
Allegedly.
She came out. Yeah, allegedly.
All right. That's fine.
And she also came out and said, you sent that tweet earlier about Songbird being in Thunderbolts. No.
Yeah.
That was a thing reported a couple weeks ago, but she will not be in there. Supposedly will be popping up in something else.
No, not my favorite MCU character, Songbird.
Who the fuck is Songbird?
Was that the one that they were saying?
I honestly,
have they been introduced?
What?
Was that the one that they were
No.
was rumored Anya Taylor-Joy was going to play, or is that somebody else?
No, Sadie Sink was rumored to be.
Wrong white woman.
Sorry, guys. They all look the same.
At least Graham said it.
Yeah, exactly. Zemo, what about Zemo? The GOAT?
Zemo will be in the movie. We don't know how big. They're keeping that pretty DL because everyone fucking loves Zemo, and if he's not a big part of the plot, just being in the movie will take away from anything else that's going on in that movie.
Last time we saw him,
Daniel Brühl? Yeah.
Daniel Brühl.
Daniel Brühl.
Yes.
Forgive me.
He is phenomenal at Zemo. Even it was different in Civil War. I don't even know why they really had to put him in Civil War. To make a fight or whatnot.
He's the only person who beat the Avengers. He's the only villain to beat the Avengers.
Only because I don't exist in the MCU.
That's right.
Kevin, take notes.
You're not.
And he was the best. He was also the best part.
He was the only good part of that show.
Tell him.
The only good. Yeah, he was the only good part.
No. The Dora Milaje. That were also a good part.
Because of him, though. If it wasn't for him, the door wouldn't even be in the show.
Got him.
Oh, they came in and fucked shit up. Go on.
Let him cook. Okay, let him cook.
Speak, King.
Yeah,
Speak,
Somebody
King.
cook. Somebody cooked you.
Matt, don't ever.
Walter White.
Is,
Somebody cooked you.
Cooking
this
has
one's
been done.
pretty exciting.
Oh yeah, Graham's
this
pick
one.
for this one.
Yes.
Very, y'all. I think y'all all will be. We have been hearing for a while that Ghost Rider is coming in hot.
Oh, let's
And
go.
Will be.
Bring back Nick Cage.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. Because yes, and his Jessica Jones coming in. But
Jessica Jones ain't the only one coming.
The thing about Ghost Rider is that he will be this year's Halloween special.
Let's go.
Is that official though? Is that official though?
Which one?
Like it's been reported. So this was reported last year when Werewolf by Night was coming out. And they were kind of like stuck on who to do for the first Halloween special.
I'm kind of iffy about that because they don't
Ghost.
have casting. I mean, they haven't announced any casting, no director, no. And it seems kind of suit. Werewolf by Night
was under it was under wraps for a long time. They came out in like the summer, maybe even
like May or thereabouts, and then it came on. Yeah, you're right. So
like even when No Way Home came out, I think there were leaks.
I guess you're right.
About Werewolf by Night.
And it is a special. So
dude, what would be awesome if Michael Giacchino does all of the Halloween specials?
That'd be
Let
cool.
him just do that.
That'd be dope.
That'd
be dope.
I would love it, especially the music.
What if? Hold up, I like that because I wouldn't put it past them.
And then it would all tie together.
That's a good idea.
What if that's what they decide to do? Yeah, they're like, Michael, you helmed Werewolf by Night. We think you did a great job.
Incredible.
Fucking amazing.
Just do Ghost Rider as well, and then if that goes well, you can do the Blade Disney special.
Yeah. So the cool thing about it is that there's been so many people who have like made a deal with the Spirit of Vengeance. And you kind of get that in the OG Nicolas Cage movie. Yeah, not me either.
Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, Johnny Blaze, but the guy that rode the horse at the end.
Carter Slade.
Robbie Ray.
Carter Slade.
Sam Elliott.
There's been a few, and even in the
Sam
Midnight
Elliott,
Suns
General
game,
Ross.
Oh shit, that was him.
Mm-hmm. In the 2004 Hulk.
Oh wow, yeah.
In the Eric Bana Hulk.
And in the Midnight Suns game I've been playing, they had like a real big deep thing about the Spirit of Vengeance people and like how it passes through and stuff. And even Robbie Reyes talks about Johnny Blaze.
I just want a good Ghost Rider.
How much of
Robbie Reyes.
I didn't even if it's I low key do too. But if we get
Johnny's the GOAT,
we need.
I was just about to say Johnny is the GOAT. If we get a goated Johnny, I'm in.
Why not both? Fuck it.
Why not both?
Johnny
like the Nova passing of the torch?
That's what I want.
No, they're gonna. We're talking about. We're talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're talking about. We're talking about.
But then
we're talking about doing.
Robbie, though.
We're talking about doing. Now? We keep. We're talking about.
No. They've met their quota.
We're over here.
I'm sorry.
We're over here talking about Johnny Blaze and Carter Slade and all this and Robbie Reyes. Marvel's gonna look at this episode and be like, all right, fuck that. Daniel Ketch. We're gonna make him. I'll be like,
they would do it, dude. They would do it.
Make it.
Like no one cares. No one wants to see.
They would do it.
Bring Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, I agree.
Daniel Ketch is probably the least popular Ghost Rider.
The least. No,
definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely.
It's either Johnny
or Robbie.
They'll probably
do that because then they're going to be like, oh, well, Iron Man was not a very well-known comic book.
Neither were the Guardians.
Yeah. No, there's no way.
Neither were the Guardians.
There's no way. There's no way you do Ghost Rider. There's no way you do Ghost Rider and don't do Johnny. Yeah, they're gonna do Johnny. You have.
But it would be cool if it went through time and kind of like it. Maybe the modern whoever is Ghost Rider.
I mean, Ms. Marvel had one movie, and now there's multiple. Like, I mean, Captain Marvel had one movie, and now there's like 3 people who have the same powers. So you totally do Johnny Blaze, and then at the end of the movie or whatever the fuck, they mention Robbie Reyes or whatever, you're like, oh, he's in the universe.
No, they're gonna make like one of the other Ghost Riders, like their powers like totally random and different because they're like, well, we didn't want them people to get confused. Like how they did with Miss
No.
Well,
He's gonna have
a special.
No. He's gonna have they're gonna have the same powers, but they're gonna be different colors. That's all it's gonna be. One's gonna have blue fire, one's gonna have orange fire.
Oh god, one's gonna have red like Wanda's. Chaos. They're gonna call it the Chaos Fire.
So I have
exactly. Hey, look at it like this too.
I have a pitch. So at the end of the Ghost Rider special, they should have Nicolas Cage come into the end of it and say, "I think there should be a team for guys like us."
Is he gonna say that was sinister? That would be sinister.
I'd watch the shit out of that. I'm not lying. Like, it's so goofy, but I would watch it.
Johnny Cage goes up to whoever's playing Robbie Reyes, and he says, sorry, Johnny Blaze. He says,
Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage from Mortal Kombat
crossover.
He says, I like you, kid. You got a vengeful spirit. And that's where it ends.
It's so good.
Then it's going to be a black screen. It's going to say Robbie Reyes will return.
Johnny Cage. And then it'll be like parentheses.
It's a vengeance will return.
Yeah, the spirits of vengeance.
You know they're going to make them different? They're going to make Robbie's fire red, white, and green.
He's going to be Italian.
And Johnny's red, white, and blue?
Yeah, that's how you know. Oh, that's the Mexican one.
Oh,
got it.
They're both on fire.
Yeah, I was really confused. Yeah, got it.
I thought he was Italian.
There's no brown.
His last name is Reyes. His last name is Reyes, but let's get him confused with the white name.
That's so funny.
So,
for guys like us.
Talking about another show that could be a passing of the torch thing. That would actually be kind of cool if Ghost Rider does what we're hearing about Nova. So last episode we said that Nova was going to be a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Backtrack. This is why you kind of got to take these things with grains of salt, baby. All this shit changes. This shit changes bi-weekly, if not weekly. That ain't our fault.
I'll take the blame for it.
Just tell y'all what I hear.
That ain't my fault.
Yeah.
It was me. I called Kevin.
Me and Kevin, close personal friends.
Luis was like, Kevin, enough is enough.
Yeah, he was like, Luis was like, Kevin, man, a movie sounds great for Nova. Backtrack, it's back on Disney Plus. We don't know if it's serious.
Damn it!
As long as they make it.
It's still supposedly a passing of the torch thing, which still sucks.
So does that mean we'll see like Richard Rider for about maybe 5-10 minutes, and we'll see Sam Alexander?
Which was the Hispanic Nova?
Yeah, is that what's going to happen? Sam Alexander.
That's the Hispanic one.
Kyle Rayner. Oh, Kyle Rayner.
Bro, Kyle Rayner's Green Lantern. What are you talking about?
I thought you were joking for a second. I thought you were serious.
Sorry. Yo. You can't blame me. I'm zooted. I'm off the melatonin, baby. You know? I'm off the M's, baby.
Wait, so which one's the Hispanic one then? Sam Elliott? Sam Alexander.
Sam Alexander.
So the Latinoification of the Marvel Universe is going very well.
Continues. Right. It continues.
So, and basically, what I'm thinking is like Graham is saying, it's gonna be a passing the torch thing. It'll be kind of like you know how Ted Cord and then Jaime is from Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle. Okay.
Kind of similar. I guess it'll be kind of similar thing. They'll have Richard Rider somewhere. I don't know if he'll be in space or he'll crash to Earth or they'll make up something. They'll do some MCUification of the story.
Maybe he died when Thanos came and got the stone and Sam Alexander was there. I don't know how they'll do it.
So we'll see.
But it's going to suck. Like I said last episode, not having Richard Rider and Peter interact is they're missing out on a lot of shit for that.
I hate that they do that because they did the same thing with Ant-Man. Like, Hank Pym is the GOAT Ant-Man.
Hank Pym made Ultron.
What I was going to say.
Not Scott
you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I know. Not Scott Lang. He's one of the OG Avengers. Like, you know, like he's one of the founding members of the Avengers, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, Hank Pym.
Hank Pym. Well,
yeah, Hank Pym.
Technically, Yellow Jacket
Wasp
was on the Avengers before.
Right, it was Wasp. Yeah,
but regardless, he was like from the golden age
kind of thing.
Right, but he was like exactly. So I mean, they've already done it with Ant-Man, and that was dog shit because we should have had Hank.
Scott Lang also is a genius in the comics. I mean, he's kind of smart in here, and
just
he knows
a regular
what to do with time
travel.
He's got his degree. He's got his degree in electromechanical engineering or something like that. He's smart. He's smart.
But he's nowhere near where he should be.
In the comics, he's way smart.
Whatever. I can't wait till he dies.
He's not dying.
In Quantumania.
He dies, but he's not
It's fine.
dying.
We got stature now. Kill him.
It's gonna be Hank back.
Yeah.
Let him go.
All right. So this is off, kind of off pace a little bit, but not a single Marvel movie has released in China over the last 3 years. And in February next month, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever and Ant-Man.
That's crazy.
Release.
There's no way.
And it's actually insane that
Black they're going to cut out
that
scene where she kisses that lady's forehead.
They're going to cut out the whole thing.
I was going to say,
every part was in the car, and then
that's it.
Yeah.
In China, it's called Talokan. Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
They're not putting
Black
Panther, and it's Everett Ross.
There's no way.
You're right.
If they were white Mexicans, they'd do it. But
they said brown.
Damn, you're right.
They're like too dark. No, too close.
Marvel really want Wakanda Forever to cross $1 billion. So
because they saw Top Gun was out here getting big money. Then they saw Avatar getting big money.
Puss in Boots too.
Look, we can't be
slacking
like that. Puss in Boots.
Goat.
No,
I want to see Puss in Boots more than Avatar.
Megan might beat it.
Megan's making money.
Megan's going to beat Avatar. Crossover. It's going to be the first. It's number one selling.
Could you imagine Megan making $1 billion?
Megan.
Hey, the fifth Avatar is fighting Megan.
Let's go.
Megan 2. Megan 2.
Won.
The Meganing.
Megan 2. Megan 2. The Meganing. All my Megan stand up.
Megfinity War.
Megan 2. The Megaverse.
Megaverse.
That's where Annabelle comes in.
Megan 2.
The Megaverse of Megness.
Yeah. Megan 2 Judgment Day.
Happy Meg Day.
Happy Meg Day. We're just start naming Megan. This bit has gone on far too long. We're just name Megan sequel.
Has it? It hasn't gone long enough. Too furious.
This Megan bit ends with
Meg to the future.
Age of Megatron.
There you go.
The little Megan.
Megan 2 Rise of the Megans.
Guardians of the Megan.
What else?
Beauty and the Megan.
Meg the Dark World.
Nice. Megan the Dark World. That's good.
Thor Ragnarok. I like that one. Thor Ragnarok.
Nice.
Thor
Ragnarok.
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok.
I'm telling you, the greatest idea is doing a Meg and Megan crossover.
The Meg.
The Meg, like the giant dinosaur.
The Megalodon. Yeah.
What if she's riding the Meg?
And then instead of it saying the Meg,
Megalodon.
Instead of it saying the Meg like in the title,
Megan, who was also Megan.
Instead of it saying the Meg in the title, it's gonna say Meg, but with the 3 like her little logo, and it's gonna be like little.
Yes.
You
know, it's gonna say.
You know how the logo says the Meg.
Yeah, Matt doesn't give us soundboard.
He had to do that to himself. That's insane.
No. what it's gonna say? This is the official title. It's gonna say Megan, and then in parentheses is gonna be the MEG for Meg, and then Egan is gonna be outside the parentheses.
So you're making an exponential formula right now. Why do we need to do all this?
So it's gonna be the
Megan
second or the third one?
The second one.
2.
Escape 2
because you're getting sequels to both movies.
Meg Kane.
But 2 is written out.
Jason Statham still the lead?
That's goated right there. Escape to the Meg. Cocaine Meg.
Holy shit. A coked out robot fighting a coked out bear. I'd pay lots
I want to see that in real life.
Megan 2, another one.
Yeah. Yeah, can we get arena matches?
Bring back
and DJ Khaled does the soundtrack.
Another one.
Megan 2.
The best music.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
The Mega Side.
Megan 2. Next. They could go the Snyder route. Next Megan.
Back to the Marvel. Back to the.
Next
oh
Megan.
yeah.
The Megan after next.
Not another
The Megan.
Alana teen movie. Got it.
The Meg. I don't know. I'm done.
He tapped out.
I think we're out of gas on the Megan talk.
Take it the Terminator route. You can do Megan Salvation. You can do Megan Genesis.
No.
Let's not suggest anyone do anything.
Just come up with some. Let's just do every name from the Bible.
Megan
Revelation.
Megan Dark Fate.
You know,
Megan the Book of Luke.
The Holy Megan. It's called the Holy Megan.
Yeah.
A Megan and Job.
I don't know.
King James.
Reboot the series and do like you said, base it on the Bible. Do Megan the Son, Megan the Father, Megan the Holy Spirit. It's a trilogy.
Hey, why did this turn into the Megan Part 2 episode?
Because she deserves. That's the power she has. That's the power she holds.
Can you blame me?
She has taken over.
Back to the back to the Marvel stuff, man.
It's got the Ass Man title right now.
I got it,
Bruh.
I got it. Last Megan title. Megan 2. Megan Rises.
Boo him.
Bro.
Boo him.
Holy
shit. Kick his ass out.
You wasted the last one. You could have had something good and you wasted it on that.
You're asleep. Y'all sleep.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Let me get this last.
There's those goddamn vaccines clouding your judgment. You know what I'm saying?
At this point, I just want to say it so I can check it off on my screen. It's not even worthy of talking about.
Go for it.
The new Captain America movie starts filming in March.
You can't talk about.
Continue with your Megan titles.
No, actually, hold on. That's a good point. Hold on. That's a good point.
You mean the Falcon movie?
The Captain America movie.
Captain
You remember
America.
that speech he made in the show? Best
Captain
part
America.
of the show. It was incredible.
The Black Captain America?
Yeah, the Black Captain America.
The
Black
what?
America.
Sorry, that
Not
like
Isaiah Bradley.
In America?
The other one.
What?
Falcon.
That sounds a little woke for me, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, you mean Gapped in America?
Bro, he's gonna find your ass. He's gonna find you. Stop playing.
Bro, that was good. That was too good, bro.
Everyone, bye. All right, let's talk about
there's been a news
boy.
report. Anthony Mackie in jail for murdering unknown podcaster. That's my claim to fame. I get murdered by Anthony
Worst
Mackie
ways to go.
For making
Worst ways to go.
No.
Nah. There are worse ways
by
to go.
Mark Wahlberg. That one's more likely to happen, honestly.
I'm
yeah, exactly.
I'm not Asian. Can't happen.
He's gonna say brown is brown.
Yo.
Brother. Get out of here.
All right. Okay. Next point.
That was the last point, so we can go back to talking about Megan.
I think we're done, huh?
Oh, Megan 3. Okay.
Nope. I think that's enough for
Meg Trinity.
Megan Resurrections.
Yeah, Meg Trinity. Meg Normal Activity.
And Megan Resurrections follows along with the Bible theme because Jesus rose. So Megan then rises on the third day.
No, I got one.
Megan is God.
The Dark Meg rises. Hear me out. The Dark Meg rises.
Meg begins.
Yo.
Fucking first name. It should have just been Megan Begins.
Was the third Batman movie called?
The Dark Knight Rises.
The Dark Knight Rises.
Her power.
Dark Knight.
Megan Rises.
Then they make Megan versus Annabelle. It's gonna be Meg versus Annabelle, Dawn of Robots. Or
versus Godzilla.
Like
It's gonna be
King Kong. Megan versus Annabelle.
Or Freddy versus Jason.
Mortal Kombat movie. What if she's in the Mortal Kombat 2?
I need Mortal Kombat 2 now.
I'm with that.
I need that movie to happen.
It's coming. It's coming.
That movie was fun.
That one. Hey, that shit was fire, bro.
It's fun. I liked it.
At least. With when we rented out the theater.
What
the only thing
people. That shit was ham. Yeah, you don't remember?
Did we do that?
Oh, it came out in the pandemic, didn't it?
So you were able to rent out the theater for like a
my only quarrel. My only quarrel with that movie was
It was a
that
good time.
the main guy did not don the. I thought he was going to get the scorpion
Louis
suit.
Tran cannot act, and he can't.
I thought he was going to get the scorpion suit. I thought it was going to be Scorpion, but I was like,
Did
nah,
he
it's
not?
okay.
No, he's a new character.
No. Because we only saw who we
Yeah.
see Sub-Zero. We got Sub-Zero.
The original
and,
Scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah,
I
okay.
need,
so
the
at the
lockup
end, bro, I think Sub-Zero is going to turn into the shadow dude that Sub-Zero was.
Noob.
Like
Is it Noob?
Sub-Zero was Sub-Zero, he dies, and then he becomes a shadow guy.
Noob side something.
Noob side
yeah,
boot.
that's the one.
Noob side boot.
Noob
Yes.
Saibot. Yeah.
You know that's
That
That's
comment,
a-
I thought it fucked. I thought
you know
that
that's
shit
the
was fire.
creators of Mortal Kombat. That's just their names backwards.
Yeah.
Tobias
Whenever
Yeah.
they mention Bull Right Cho,
I know that.
I got
Noob
hyped.
side
That was
boot.
my favorite character.
Saibot.
Bull Right Cho.
Yo,
It's hype
Bo Right
too,
Cho
yeah,
goes
man.
hard.
Whoa,
He did, yeah.
they mentioned
He
him.
played, Liu Kang.
Oh, yeah.
I need the Mortal
I
Kombat.
need to rewatch that shit.
I need the Mortal Kombat spin-off series
Yo.
called Motor Kombat,
Oh my
where
god.
it's the little racing game. Remember that
What
shit?
game was that?
Oh
Hey,
my
let me bust you down one more piece of news.
Yeah.
What's some piece of news? Yeah.
James Gunn came out and said he wants to work with the entire Guardians
I'm
cast
down,
in
yes.
DC.
Let's
I'll
fucking
watch it
go.
twice.
Let's go.
But-
What was your theory, Matt? That he wants Chris Pratt to be Booster Gold?
Yeah, I
That's
think
so
Chris
funny.
Pratt- Booster Gold. Graham said that. Graham said that.
I promise you, I will. Oh,
You're probably right. You're probably right. He wants to go
I
to Booster
really,
Gold.
I feel
Hear me-
it. I
hear me
fucking
out.
feel it.
Hear me out.
I
I'm
feel
okay.
it.
I'm okay with that because look, that leaves room for my agenda. That leaves room for my agenda for Hal Jordan to remain as Glenn Powell. For Glenn Powell to be Hal
Oh,
Jordan.
dude. Oh, my God.
If Chris
Okay.
Pratt is
James
Booster Gold.
Gunn is watching this, and he's
My
like,
agenda's
"Oh,
in
Chris
place.
Pratt would actually make a good Green Lantern." He's writing it down right now.
I know
No.
you fucked it up, man. That's what you get for talking.
I would jump off a bridge. I would jump off a building.
You guys aren't solving the problem.
I'll do
You
it.
gotta Fight
Flat.
James
See
Gunn.
at the bottom.
Y'all want to fix it, right? Go fight him. Go up to him.
That's the
and say,
solution.
combat. Mutual combat.
James Gunn,
Exactly.
here it is. I challenge you.
Yeah.
Death by combat.
I'm just gonna walk up to him and be like, "It's an
whoever
agony,
wins
an agony
becomes
Kai."
DC.
I'd fight.
I'm gonna tell him it's
So
an
hard.
agony Kai, like in Avatar.
Oh,
Yeah, the
wait,
blue avatar.
like the blue
Big-
avatar.
Yeah, blue.
No,
An agony Kai,
I was gonna say,
agony
yeah,
Kai.
that's- okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
what.
That's right.
Remember whenever Zuko and Azula were fighting and all that fire was going on, I was like, yeah, that's
And Admiral Zhao,
that's
Zuko and
me.
Admiral
I'm over here.
Zhao had an Agni Kai too.
Bro, they've got to make Azula the finest live action. Like, she's got to be so fucking fine.
I think they should make her
Girl
ugly
is
just to
horny.
spite you.
Yeah,
This boy is
Azula.
horny.
She changed my life when I was watching that show.
Yeah,
my
for
He
us,
had his
I was saying.
awakening.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hey, Zuko did too. Ain't gonna lie.
Period.
Yeah.
Fine as hell.
By representation. Let's go.
I had a crush on
Sir?
that show.
I don't give a shit. You gotta admit when someone's fine. Zuko fine.
The fine. He's fine.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
This a cartoon,
Have
my
another-
boy. Calm
have
down,
another
son.
time.
It's just a drawing.
Have another title.
Oh, God.
Have another title for Megan.
Yes. Let's hear
Oh
it.
my
Oh,
God.
brother.
You and his
The
mic.
last
is good.
Megbender.
Mic.
This one's good. This
This is
good.
your last. This is your last Megan.
Supposed to be the
Okay.
worst
Hold on.
thing
Don't
I've
say it.
ever
Meg
Cut off.
2.
Okay, go.
Meg 2.
I'm not.
No,
Only
you're
if
gonna
it's
don't
bad.
play it.
I got it.
Okay. Meg 2, the Megasons.
Okay.
Okay, I actually like that one. I
It's
actually
not-
Come
like
on. That's fire. That's fire.
Wait. Oh, wait. This one?
I was thinking the other one.
No.
Yeah.
it. You should have
Yeah.
played as soon as you
Yeah.
came back and said, "I have an idea for another title." That's what you should have played. Shut up.
Yeah. Before
Y'all
you
don't
even
see the
said it.
vision. See, I'm thinking 12 steps ahead.
I'm blind to that one.
I liked it. I liked it.
Oh
It
my
was better.
goodness.
You did better.
I don't know if that was an
Sorry.
improvement, Luis.
So
Here.
For our audio
This
listeners,
and
I'm
then
really
it's like-
sad right now, and I'm putting on a
Not the
sad face
he's putting on a sad
in hopes
face.
in hopes that they apologize for the damage that they have caused me.
It's never going to happen. Yeah,
Well,
shut up,
enough
bitch.
of the-
Yeah,
Look, he's using
no,
acting. He's using his acting chops to gaslight y'all, bro. Luis is an actor, bro. He's trying to act to gaslight.
Shut up, bitch.
Shut up, bitch. He said that while you were talking, Araya.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, it was delayed. It was delayed.
The only woman. He said it to the only. We have one woman in our group, and you tell her to shut up.
Yo,
chill.
We're canceling you
early.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Damn.
No.
Matt, what do you have to say for yourself?
Damn.
It's just hard being a woman.
What's next? You are on. What's next? You are on Epstein's Island.
Yo, chill.
Wait, play the noise for him again. Someone do it, or I'll do it.
Bro.
He can't play nothing. He's off soundboard duty because of that misogyny that he just showed us.
Not just any woman either. I'm hurt.
Yo.
Tell him.
Yeah, not just...
Speak your truth, Queen.
Yo.
Araya.
We're delusional.
Just
it's
know,
time to end it.
Just know that I hear you.
I'm listening.
Back to the.
Whoa.
This is a safe space.
Back to the Marvel stuff. Back to the Marvel stuff.
Well,
back to the Marvel stuff.
Leaks, y'all. So.
Back to the Marvel stuff.
So we finished our list of leaks.
I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah. What was left?
I mean, we'll do this next episode. We still have leaks for each movie and each show. Leaks, plot breakdowns, character kind of analysis sort of things. So
yeah, sounds like an episode 2 type deal.
Yeah, it's just not part 2, but we'll do the next episode off that, and we'll go through all that, and then we'll give our theories and kind of what we think is going to lead into Secret Wars, and then what all matters is how it all leads into Doom. That's all I give a shit about. So we will discuss that in future episode.
Woo!
I think that'll wrap her up.
Take us home, Matthew.
Sounds good.
So that about wraps up today's episode. We appreciate you guys listening to our channel. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at the Podtastic Four to stay tuned to everything coming up this year. Go and Hulk smash that MF like button. Show us how much you enjoyed this episode by leaving us a 5-star review wherever you listen to this podcast. Send our podcast and our YouTube channel to your friends and family so that they can tune in with y'all too. That being said, thank you guys for joining in, and see you next time on the Podtastic Four.
Bye.
Guys, you guys.